Hey, childhood, nature's power, 9. I just want to do one more thing. Senior school. What a wonderful schools they are. They're probably even, in my day, I think most of the teachers that I had in senior school would not be allowed to be in schools today. But I don't believe they've done me any harm. What I got out of senior school, I think most of my age and at that time, we got common sense. We were taught gardening. We were taught cooking. We were taught all sorts of things of basic skills that we need to know to live. I don't think that gets taught today. We was taught common sense, where today common sense ain't very common. But we had some pretty weird teachers, and I mean weird. We had which I think I've covered, we had a music teacher, huge man, used to hit you with the sole of a pollard slipper. That wonderful. We had a man called Mr. Collier. He used to be head of the tuck shop. What a loon that man was. I remember him, and I had him as a teacher probably 3 times a week. And I can't remember what, I think it was social studies, I believe it was called then. And I remember him one day, he had a big pile of encyclopedias, massive big books, huge. And he had it all piled up on his desk. And what we had to do, we had to go around the school and give this encyclopedia to this teacher. And he said to me, you've got to go and, can't remember what this lady's name was now, but I've got to go and find this lady. And I didn't know her as a teacher. It was a big school, and she wasn't one of my teachers. So I'm walking around with this great big encyclopedia, and we're going around school. And all of us, we had a book each. And mine went on. I went on. All afternoon, I am going round all these classes, and I'm looking for this teacher to give this book. I was gone ages. Just before the end of school time, I appear back to Mr. Collier, and I'm basically shitting myself because I've got to have to say to him, I'm very sorry, Mr. Collier, but I can't find her. I've still got the book. But I've gone back. And I said, Mr. Collier, I just can't find her. He said, I know, Price, she's not in today. What was that all about? But what it done, it made me go round to every class and ask every teacher, are you so-and-so? That's it. It's weird. Well, we used to have gardening lessons, especially on a Friday. We had all Friday afternoon gardening lessons. In the summer, we used to be laying behind the greenhouses having a sunbathe. It was class. It was good. But we learned common sense. And today, common sense isn't very good. My first time at that school, I had a little teacher called Mrs. Rose. She taught me so much. But she was such a little woman. She used to have big gold rings on every finger. And she used to walk around the corridors. Now she walked around the bench, she'd walk around with her fist out straight with all these rings. Because she was constantly telling people in assembly, no running. Do not run. Because I'm only little and you knock me over. So I used to walk round like that. And any boy running, she would go bang, straight into the fist. Laid out there. Blood coming from the nose. And she used to say, your fault, told you not to run. Sports day. I'll always remember this one. I'll always remember the lessons, sport, PE. We had a teacher called Mr. Jones. What a wonderful teacher he was. Massive, big Welsh person. Loved rugby. So this is in the winter, we're out doing our sports, we're doing our football, whatever we were doing that day, and we've come back, we're completely caked in mud. Completely caked in mud. So, we've all got to have a shower. Now in every class, there's always a boy that's a bit round. And this boy was Richardson. And we're all in this big, huge shower. You walk in, go for the showers and walk out again. We're in this big shower. But Mr. Richardson, he started putting his clothes on. Well, Jonesy's always said, Richardson, you've got to have a shower. You're muddy, you're filthy, and you smell. And Richardson said, well, I don't want to go in the shower. He said, you're going in the shower. Take your pants off, you're going in. Took his pants off. He said, I don't want to go in, sir. I don't want to go in. So what did Jonesy do? Grabbed him by the knob and pulled him into the shower right through where we was. It was highly hilarious. Embarrassing for Richardson. But would that teacher today get away with that? No, I don't think so. There was many occasions like that. But it never done us any harm. It's give us common sense. That's my opinion. And I could be totally wrong. But people of my generation, we used to have blackball rubbers hit us in across the head. We got smacked with the cane. We got across the fingers. We got it across the rear end. Did it do us any harm? I don't think so. A lot of people today will say, well, that's harmed this and that's harmed that. And I understand. But that's how weird it was in those days. And we have to get rid of those weirdness sometimes. And we're coming now onto the next part. Partners. Relationships. Love it.